Hi, I'm James Sutton. I play John Paul McQueen. You've all been very kindly sending in your questions on Facebook and Twitter for me to answer them, so I'm going to answer them. When I got the part, I was really excited. I was living in London at the time, and it meant my whole life was going to kind of change, and I was going to end up moving up to Liverpool and meeting loads of new people. And I'd watched Hollyoaks as a kid as well, so it was surreal, but it was exciting. He knows a lot of people in the village and has a big family, so for me, I get to work with lots of different people. I get to do things with people that work in the school, I get to do things with Nick Pickard and Kieran Richardson, and I've had relationships, and so yeah, that's probably the best thing. So when we started on the show and they were putting the house together, they asked if we could bring in some photos from home. So it's all the family. Got little Tina, and I assume that's Jen. Can you see that on the camera there? And this little cherub right here in a box, that's this guy. It was classic kind of kid stuff where your mum and dad buy you something and you're more interested in playing in the packaging. And that's my mum, not the real mum, that's that mum. She hates that photo, by the way. Georgy Porter probably makes me laugh the most. She's my little gremlin. She's just a little bundle of energy. Yeah, she's crazy, but she's really good fun. Ooh. So I basically just picked like my favourite actors then, basically. Is Tom Hardy old enough to play my dad? No, he's probably not, is he? So it's gonna have to be someone older. Probably like Warren Beatty or someone old school with a bit of class, bit of sophistication. Yeah. I'd probably make Charlie Wernham's character, Robbie Rosco. I'd probably make him McQueen. We need another little cheeky chappy in the family. Because I'm the only bloke in the family, so it's like, you know, it's not enough testosterone, and he's full of it. I mean, this isn't even like half the family. There's like 5 of us, and I think there's been 12 McQueens, maybe 11, something insane like that. I like that photo of me in a box. I look cute. I think he'd be a DJ. Because he used to DJ, and he was pretty good at it. He used to work in the loft. In fact, I missed the DJing. That was a good time. I was always in the club, you know, bopping my head and do all that sort of stuff. If I could choose a storyline for John Paul, I'd make him a professional footballer, and he'd sign a contract with Liverpool Football Club, and then we'd go to Anfield, and I'd get to run on the pitch and score a goal in the cop end. That would be pretty cool. That's a good question. I think probably the male rape storyline that we did last year. Not just for me. So many people were involved in it. You know, from writers all the way through to the costume department, the makeup department. There was an awful lot of cast involved in it, and yeah, it was a real team effort. So I'd say that's probably my proudest moment. Yeah. Somewhere warm. I quite like filming in the dog, actually. The dog's quite nice. We have this comfy sofas in there. It's always quite warm. This is actually one of my least favourite places to film because it's freezing out here. Yeah, but we have got Myra. Doesn't look anything like Myra. They've all been a bit wrong for him, I think. Craig probably, I think. I don't know. We'll say Craig for the sake of arguments. Oh, well, I've read the script, so I know whether he does or he doesn't. You know, from a selfish point of view, I really enjoy working with Kieran. I think we're pretty good together on screen, but unfortunately, his head's been turned by a young, handsome buck with a six-pack. So this guy, you know, he's out of luck, isn't he? Loud and fun, a lot of fun. They're all great. They're all really real strong personalities. Every day is just brilliant. Chaos, but brilliant. I'm really lucky. I get to, you know, the McQueen family have been in it for a while now, and because it's a big Catholic family, there's lots of people come in and people leave, and so it's always changing. And yeah, I wouldn't want to be part of any other family. Okay, that's it guys. Thank you very much for sending your questions. Really, really sorry if I didn't get to answer them all, but tune in next month for another Hollyoaks Access All Areas.
Hey, Oaksters, we are locked inside Dee Valley Hospital and there doesn't seem to be any way out, does there? We're absolutely terrified.